Alright, so when you first power on, your reset's not going to be reset. You're going to have faults. So first thing you need to do, as long as this guard door is closed and the C-stop's twisted that way to release it, reset your E-stop. The E-stop fault automatically resets itself based on pushing that. Next thing you would want to go to is you go to your screen select. You probably need to turn your ultrasonics on. Your pre-seal, you'll need to enable that. And for your insert control, you need to enable your bowl, your slider bowl, and your clip bowl. And when you first power up, you won't be at home, so you need to home your servo. Once you've done that, you should be ready to go into auto. Now, that being said, we can still walk through some of the other screens and show you some of the things it does. Okay, we've been on the main, so inserter control in manual mode. You can jog the exit nip, which is this guy. So if you want to manually jog it forward, pull the track this way, or jog it that way, you got your forward and reverse jog buttons there. The inserter is the dial and the tools within the software that are cammed together. So when you jog the inserter, it's going to jog both of those, in the right sequence. So again, forward and reverse for jogging that. When you're manual mode, if you just want to do single cycle, you can do that. So that was inserter control. Inserter setup. You can adjust your jog speed, reset your cycle counter, your clip level and slider low level warning, just when your hoppers are empty. How long do you want them to be empty before you get a warning? Inserter setup 2. Let's start skip count. I don't think that's doing it.
Well, those will be for if you enable both of these. What it'll do is if they're not present, a slider or a clip at the sensor nose saying that I'm ready to load the magazine, the rotary, then it will kill the machine. So it'll take it out. If you do enable those, you can actually enter in a number of failures that you will let it fail before you shut the machine down. So some systems will take, if it fails, it might take 100 bags before they're good again. So they'll let you run up the, let's say 40. That gives you that many to clear out. You're still ahead of the game versus shutting it down at 1 or 2. So that's an option. We've been running it with it off.
Right.
Yeah. It's something that we can, further explore kind of as best practices going forward.
I wasn't sure about the cold start skip count and the hot start skip count.
So what you can do is you can...
That's for like indexes before you start putting the clips and
So
sliders.
if you wanted to start off like, maybe you're upstream at a bag machine and you wanted to wait till the pre-seal actually got up to the clip, you could delay that start once the machine starts.
That's right.
So you could delay that. That's a skip count.
Machine parameters. Here, you're gonna put in your target CPM. So I got it at 40 because you say you're gonna run 40 CPM. This is just a target though, and it calculates your ideal dwell and wait time. What it's really gonna do though is based on the accumulator filling up, or at the end of each cycle, it's gonna say, hey, am I gradually, dipping and coming down, or am I filling up, or am I losing it? So, and we're going to adjust our CPM. The idea there is instead of stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, we're going to try and find a happy CPM to hang out at. But it's going to go plus or minus your target. Plus or minus 10, plus or minus your target. So your target's got to be close.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of hang out in plus or minus 10 of that. Clip the slider. Okay, you can adjust the track speed, the green tracks, bring your clips down, you can adjust the speed of those. And these are the same bull enables that we saw on the previous screen. Security login. See this blank space here?
Yeah.
If I log in, oops, you didn't see that. Presto's the username, password, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it says currently logged in as Presto. Now if I go back to the screen select, we've got these that show up here. These are mainly, they're just diagnostics. It's going to show you some information about the servos, if they're faulted, not enabled, that type of thing. And it does give you the ability to reset the servo if it's faulted. So there's, all three servo screens are very similar to one another. Your inputs just going to display the inputs, outputs displays the outputs. Okay, so where did I leave off? So, okay, exit nip. Okay, so this is where you're going to set your bag, your draw distance for the track.
Yeah.
And also the manual jack forward reverse are available on the screen again. Slider parking. So right here's a pneumatic parker. It stays down. It's going to hold the slider back, and at a certain distance, it's going to lift up, let the slider pass through, and then go back down.
I saw that thing working.
So the 4.5 inches, what that means is, and if this is, we got our track here, this is a zero position. After this nip has pulled 4.5 inches worth, this is going to come up. So it doesn't mean 4.5 inches on the bag, it just means 4.5 inches of draw distance before this comes up. So if it's holding the slider right here, right now, so after this nip moved 4.5 inches, it's going to lift up, which is going to put it, about an inch in front of the clip.
Okay.
And then it's closing the track for you.
Okay.
Ultrasonic. You can delay, like once you hit dwell, you can delay before you fire it. Right now we got that at 0. The dwell time, 350 milliseconds, is just how long we're compressed. Weld time is how long you weld for. Amplitude, you can adjust the amplitude of the welder.
Okay.
This is just going to go to the alarm screen, alarm history screen. Did we go to pre-seal already? So you have an upper pre-seal, lower pre-seal. You're just setting your dwell for how long your heat's on and your temperature set points. And I think we went over all the screens. So got any questions?
Nah, you pretty much
Okay.
covered it all. We'll be